So starting this list off, I wanted to choose a fragrance that's incredibly versatile. Something I can wear in any situation and feel good about. And as I now have a fragrance collection approaching 500 bottles, I've got a lot of options. So which one to choose? Terre Hermes. I love it. And if you want an understated fragrance that's going to get you compliments, this is one you want to own. But I'm not going to include it in my 10 forever fragrances. Creed's Himalaya, absolutely love this one. Soft, gentle, that metallic note, absolutely love it. But I wanted something a bit more modern, which is not going to be Chanel's Egoist, but if you want something classic, if you want something that is just going to set you apart from the crowd, this is a fragrance to consider. Note, the fragrance that's going to start this list, may surprise some of you guys, is H24 by Hermes. This is a new fragrance, came out in the last year. Some people like it, a lot of people don't. I personally think this is a masterpiece and is a solid fragrance. And I love it because it's incredibly versatile and it's got a really cool metallic note. For me, this would just be a dumb reach fragrance that I wouldn't mind being stuck with for a long time. Now, this next pick isn't going to surprise anybody that watches a lot of my videos. You know I love this fragrance, but ones that I considered putting on this list may surprise you. So Black Tie. This one is a really unique citrus woody fragrance that has great longevity. It's not going to be on this list, but I see this one panned all the time. I know a lot of people don't like Jeremy, but this fragrance right here is a banger. In addition, and I know I cannot pronounce it, Mashimo's Toy Boy. This one, again, the rose, that Bulgarian rose in there, absolutely beautiful. And for a fragrance that really sets itself apart, stands out, this one came really close to making my top 10 list. So what fragrance am I talking about? The masterpiece that is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. The truffle note really sets us apart, yet it's that mixing with chocolates, florals. This is a unisex fragrance that some guys may consider feminine. I think if you got the confidence, any guy can pull it off. Really, try this. If you ever are in a duty-free, this is a fragrance worth getting your nose on. Amazing. Could be stuck with this one for the rest of my life. Next up, let's talk about something fresh, clean, and masculine. So Bond number 9, the centerpiece. Love the fresh opening, the pineapple notes on this one. It came close, but it did not make this list. Aventus Parfums Vivamore, an amazing fragrance, incredibly fresh, is going to last all day. Love the longevity on this one, but I decided to go with a classic. The fragrance I'm talking about, Creed Aventus, and probably more aptly named a modern classic. This has been the king of fragrances for the last few years. It is just one of the best sellers, and I have to say, it was the first expensive fragrance I ever owned, and for that reason, I just have an attachment to it. Absolutely love it, and yes, it would be on my top 10 list. And I know the fragrance snobs out there are saying, come on, Antonio, an incredibly boring pick. But I gotta be honest, it's a good fragrance. So for this next fragrance, let's go with a non-boring pick. Something actually I haven't even talked about on this channel before. And that is gonna be Guerlain's Instant. This is the EDP, the Pour Homme. Absolutely love this fragrance. Why? Because it's a winter fragrance that has chocolate, that has depth, that has a bit of spice to it, yet it's incredibly light to wear. This, again, would be a dumb reach during the winter, and I live in a cold area, so darker fragrances are just what I'm suited towards. Again, it's dark, yet it feels clean. That's what's really interesting about this one. That's why it's on the list. This, again, just incredibly beautiful, complex, and made by a house that really doesn't get a lot of love here on my channel, but should, because Guerlain is just an amazing fragrance house. And speaking of dark and rich, tons of options here. I could have gone with Virtus by Aventus, an amazing fragrance. Could have gone with Herod by Parfums de Marly. But instead, I'm going with a fragrance, which again, you have seen me talk about on this channel. And that fragrance, gents, is Carlisle by Parfums de Marly. My favorite deep, rich, sweater-wearing fragrance. This one, I could be stuck with it the rest of my life. And again, what I've noticed when I was putting this collection together is a lot of these picks were ones that I've owned for a long time. I've worn tons of times. And here's the thing, is that this top 10 list will probably change in 2 years because I'll be exposed to more fragrances. My tastes will change. And that's what's, fun about these lists is I can put them out and within a couple years they're irrelevant because everyone's changed. I guess it makes good fodder for creating more videos, right? But Carlisle, I'll never fall out of love with you. Just beautiful. No, seriously, it is an amazing scent. So now let's jump over and talk about hot weather fragrances. Both of these fragrances right here have made my list before, easily top 5, higher by Dior. Absolutely love this one. The Parano, just a clean, great summer fragrance. If you're going to be wearing something to the gym, this would be a great option. Is it going to make this list? Very close. Maybe I'll throw it in as a bonus. The same with the Rolfer. This is my favorite Creed. Just, it smells like the Mediterranean. You're on a yacht, just eating fruit. Yes, just smells amazing. But the fragrance that's going to make today's list, Acqua Profondo. So this one actually may surprise some of you, but I like this one even better than Profumo for the summer. Why? Because it's just got those aquatic smells. It smells more like the ocean. Again, Profumo, an amazing fragrance, and that one's great for 4 seasons. This one, though, specifically for the hot weather, it really can't be beat. It's got great longevity, easy to find, and yeah, I don't mind getting stuck with this one. Now, gents, if you're watching this video, it's safe to say that you're into smelling good, but did you know that fragrance can also affect your mindset? This was something that I got into a while back. I love studying the science of things, and I kept finding all this research about how smell can enhance your ability to focus, have clarity on the work you're on, allow you to be able to go in and feel more energized. So I started doing more research, and I realized no one is putting out fragrances that are specifically formulated to help men get more out of their day. So guess what? I created the first scent triggers. These fragrances right here, Honor, Courage, and Commitment, are specifically formulated to help you become the man you know yourself to be by conditioning you to, whenever you smell these fragrances, to actually feel a certain way. So if you got to give a presentation in front of your boss's boss, if you're training for a triathlon and you want to be able to control scent and the way it makes you feel, that's what I formulated these fragrances for. And so it's more than just fragrances, these scent triggers. And I give you a course actually that goes with you. Guys, if that at all sounds interesting, down in the description of today's video, I'm linking over to the Mission Fragrance Project. I'm so excited about this. We are now getting these things out there. And guys, this is going to change the industry. I'm proud of this, guys. And many of you guys know this has been years in the making. I'm proud about what we're doing, guys. And of course, let's get back to the content. The next fragrance on this list needs to be a bit animalistic, and I got tons of options here. I really like these fragrances. I imagine, I don't know, Tom Selleck in the 1970s, I don't know, Burt Reynolds 1980s, Antonio Centeno 2021. I mean, seriously, you put these fragrances on, they are going to grow chest hair. So we've got Parfums de Marly, Latent Exclusive. This is a really nice, it's got this oud note in there that just gives it an animalistic vibe. I really like that one. It's got good staying power. Antaeus. So this one right here by Chanel, a little bit more old school. It doesn't have the same staying power as the Parfums de Marly. That being said, it's still good. You're going to get 6 to 8 hours out of this thing. But I'm going to go over to Yves Saint Laurent, so I'm going to turn it around. Kouros. This one right here, just absolutely beautiful. And I would have this one on my list. The other two, great. This one though, it is just, yeah, it smells like sex. And speaking of sex, the fragrances that are probably going to end up getting you lucky, at least for most guys, are sweeter fragrances. Women just love these, my wife included. And so right here, both of these, by the way, are brand new. We've got Armani's Code. This is the Eau de Parfum, really good fragrance. Then we've also got, this is going to be Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male Le Parfum. Both of these just came out, solid flankers to the originals. In fact, better than a lot of the other flankers out there. Highly recommended. That being said, if I had to choose one fragrance, it would definitely be Kilian's Apple Brandy. Yes, it's got the sweetness, but also this smells like brandy. It's got that alcoholic vibe. As a guy that doesn't drink anymore, I can smell this, and yes, it is amazing. I mean, if you've got an issue with alcohol, probably not the best fragrance for you, but if you can control it, or you just love the smell, boom, this thing is a banger. No pun intended there. These next couple fragrances, straight up guilty pleasures. So we've got Creed's Millésime Impérial. I'm not going to put it on this list. It came really close. I just love the way this smells. It's incredibly expensive. It only lasts 30 minutes. Yet during the summer, if you could layer up on this, if you have an unlimited budget, it's salt mixed in with just like a sea spray with a little bit of citrus and melon. It is amazing. That being said, Elysium, I feel, is a little bit more rounded. Again, this one will be gone as well in an hour, so it lasts a little bit longer. But a very expensive fragrance as well. Roja Dove's Elysium, amazing. It's got the citrus mixed in with the wood and the aromatic. This is just a beautiful fragrance for, the hour it lasts when you spray it 10 times on your body. Now, gents, if you've ever worn an amazing, expensive fragrance and nobody noticed, let's in solidarity smash that like button. You know what it's about. Wearing the fragrance for yourself because it makes you feel better and gives you more confidence. And you hopefully get compliments. But seriously, gents, if you're not getting compliments, the answer is to wear a nuclear fragrance. Now, gents, let me ask you, what fragrances should have been on this list? I'll tell you, Sauvage Elixir came close, but it's just, yeah, I mean, I really wanted to add this one on. Dior Fahrenheit. Oh, love this one too. This was actually tough. Looking around, there's like 15 fragrances right in front of me that did not make this list. And I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below what you think should have been on this list, or better yet, what would be on yours. All right, gentlemen, so what video to watch next? How about the best picks for this winter? At least my picks, and I think they're pretty darn good. Agree? Disagree? Well, you got to go watch the video before you tell me that. And guys, it's a good one. Go check it out right here. Just, yeah, my best winter picks when it comes to fragrances. I can smell that video right now. It smells good. Seriously, I'm wearing that Kilian's. Oh, I smell good.